What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Drago or XO, and today I'm coming at you all with a video basically on the topic of Cold War. Now, my honest thoughts about the game, I mean, it's okay. Considering that it's a Treyarch based game, I'm gonna be very blunt about it. I had higher expectations when it comes to Treyarch. For the simple fact that my very first actual time getting into Call of Duty was Black Ops 1. That's the very first time I actually got into Call of Duty heavily. And that's the first time I actually played online. Now, when I jumped into it from there, I was like, oh, I love this game. I to this day I still love Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 is a great game. And the more they kept coming out with the Black Ops games, I was liking them. Of course, Black Ops 4 is nowhere near a Black Ops 1 or 2, but it wasn't a bad game. It was Treyarch producing. You could tell it was Treyarch produced. It just felt like something that was Treyarch produced. Now, with Cold War, my very first time playing it, I was just like, this does not feel like a Treyarch produced game because I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the movement, but it's just something about the way that it feels does not say Treyarch to me. Now, it's honestly, the maps to me, they suck. Um, they're not horrible, but they're not as good as I feel like they should be when it comes to Treyarch. No, this is not an Infinity Ward game. It's they Infinity Ward did their thing. The game wasn't awful. However, I didn't like certain aspects of the game because it seemed like every map was too big for no reason. And I'm not saying I want every map to be, significantly small, but let's go back to Cold War. Okay, they get this Nuketown. I love playing on Nuketown for the simple fact that one, I love how every time Treyarch makes another, game, they have Nuketown, and I love the designs that they put in Nuketown. I love how different it is from the previous Nuketown, and the whole layout, of course, is the same. However, they, one moment is futuristic, the next moment they're going, back in time with it. I love what they do with that. I will give them that. However, when it comes to Cold War, it's like, the map is okay. I actually have fun on Nuketown 84. It's a cool map to me, but I see myself only playing that mode on Cold War. I don't really care for, the other maps. And I feel like one reason is okay, one, I've noticed that the spawns are not nearly as bad as they were on Modern Warfare. However, they could use some tweaking. And I'm not exactly sure why, sometimes you find yourself spawning in the spawn with, the enemy or the opposing team. And it's like, what the hell? What spawn am I on? Because if you end up getting killed and you spawned over there with them, then you're at the other spawn. So it's like, what, I don't know what's going on here. And another thing I don't really care for on Cold War is um what was it? Not the score streaks, but the guns. The guns, it's like they're decent, but it seems like literally every gun on that game is insanely accurate. An MP5, I don't understand why, but an MP5 is like that top tier gun in the game, and it's not even just talking about SMGs, it's in the game. And I don't really know why, because it was like that in Infinity Ward. And I'm not sure I've played a game where it hasn't been, a top tier gun. And it's like, I don't really know why they're doing that, because when I think about it, it's more so like This gun is an SMG. We are, I get it. It's one of those run and gun. It gives you that run and gun kind of play style. But when you have everybody running that, and half the people don't even run and gun, they're just sitting there camping, and then they win that gunfight because that gun is, one, fast fire rate, two, it doesn't really have any recoil. Like, I don't know why it's like that. And I thought that with fast fire rate comes a little more kickback, meaning recoil. And with that not really being the case on Cold War or Modern Warfare, I'm just like, why do you all keep saying you're nerfing this gun when this gun is still staying at the top of the charts as far as, the usage? Everybody's still using that gun, and they're melting whoever from long range. I can play with this gun and do incredibly well, which I'm not complaining about doing well. My complaint is because that gun should not do that well for the what it's supposed to be used for. And whoever feels like I'm wrong, you can disagree with me. Let me know why you disagree down in the comment section. I would love to hear it. I will reply. But me and myself, I do not feel like that game is, hold on, but I do not feel like Cold War is, I'll just say this: Cold War did not meet my expectations, being that it's a Treyarch produced game. And I actually to me, I really hated Modern Warfare. I hated it. Everything seemed so lackadaisical with that game. Everything seemed like it was poorly done, and it was just, pushed out. They were pushing out everything. I love the content that they add on it, like the little side things that, the DLC that they give. That's cool. But whenever it seems like everything is being rushed, and your game is glitchy, and everybody can't be in a stable game together, then it's like, what the hell? Is like, what are you prioritizing? And of course, you already know Activision, they're going to prioritize their money making scheme over any issue that they have because they want to make their money. But I'll say this, for Modern Warfare, I love the mode Warzone, but it is so damn laggy for no reason. And I know for a fact it's not my internet, because I play any other game just fine. Hell, I play Modern Warfare just fine in multiplayer mode. Modern Warfare runs smooth. But as soon as I get to Warzone, I get my high FPS, but then it's like that latency or that ping is like at 80. And I don't really know why. I go through these videos of people showing, what you can do to fix it, and I'm trying to do that, and it won't fix. And I know that my PC itself meets the requirements, if not surpasses the requirements, to even run Warzone. And it's like, for me, like I said, I'm not lagging on any other game. I don't lag on Cold War. I don't lag on Rocket League. If I do play Fortnite, I don't lag on Fortnite. I don't lag on Modern Warfare itself when I'm outside of Warzone. It's only Warzone. And I don't get that. But however, I will not make this video about Modern Warfare. That is a completely different video. This is strictly about Cold War. And like I said, Cold War does not meet my expectations. Every gun is insanely accurate. The maps are not, they're not good to me. Outside of Nuketown, they're really not good. Now, you have some decent ones, but there's not really a map on there where I'm just like, oh yeah, I love this map, so I pick it. Like, no, I'll just sit there in the lobby. Like, I remember Black Ops 1, everybody participated in, what map was going to be played. And on this game, it's like, people just sit there. They're just like, oh, whatever map gets chosen, so be it. They all suck. But, and again, I'm not saying to me they completely suck. They're okay. Some are, of course, worse than others. But outside of Nuketown, I'm not having too much of any fun on Cold War. And it's crazy because this Vonderhaar, he's on his high horse for no reason, and he's like, oh, you all should be happy that Treyarch produced this game. Happy for what? Like I said, every gun is insanely accurate. The maps are not great. To me, Nuketown is the only good map, and still, I still have my issues with that. One, I'm not sitting here crying about the whole sniping thing, but it's a little too damn easy to snipe on that game. A little too damn easy. If you got people that never really quick scoped coming onto a game, quick scoping their ass off, it's a little too easy. And the three burst guns, that shit is ridiculous. It literally takes no skill to ADS and just camp the entire time with the 3 round burst. Majority of the time, all it takes is that 3 round burst. They don't have to tap it again. It's just that one. If all 3 bullets hit you, you are dead. And I get it. Some people may think, oh, that should be the case. It shouldn't take 6 bullets to kill somebody, which I get that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, for that gun, it seems like any range for that 3 round burst, you're dying. Most of the time with a sniper, one shot, you're dying. Which I'm not saying every sniper should give you hit markers, but excuse me. But there are some instances where somebody they'll shoot you in the leg with a sniper and you fucking die. And I'm wondering, okay, how much damage is going to my leg? Like, if I get shot in the leg with a sniper, I'm not gonna die. There's a very high chance that I won't die. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, if you all disagree with me, let me know down in the comment section below. I will respond. I'm open for any discussion. And yeah, I'll see you all next video.